finally doing it.
We're here. It's been a long time coming. Quite frankly, I'm excited.
Third time's the charm.
Is this the third time or is it the fourth time?
We've recorded this pod. This is the third time we've recorded this podcast.
But we persevere and we keep on going and we don't let anything hold us back. But for like a week, I guess.
We let this hold us back.
It's fine.
For
It's fine.
a week.
It's cool. It's whatever.
It changed the element of this episode.
Right.
Waiting a week.
Mm-hmm.
And, an extra
But
week.
you know what? It's probably for the better.
Yeah. I mean, I think the episode we would have put out last week would have been good. And I think the episode we're putting out this week is also going to be good.
So we better enjoy this. How are you feeling?
Good. I'm feeling good. It's,
I'm feeling merry.
Yeah, we got the lights up. We're putting our Christmas
jolly.
tree up today.
It's time. It's Christmas time. My opinion on whether or not we should wait for Christmas before or after Halloween always changes each year, depending on just if I'm in the mood for it or not.
I'm in the mood.
This year I'm ready for Christmas. Last year I was ready for Thanksgiving.
I feel like I just need it.
Yeah.
It's like I think I will be happier,
jollier
with the Christmas stuff. Will you play Christmas music while we're setting up the tree?
That wasn't even a question.
And it's like it's November 11th, Happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day.
And why not do this now? Because the aura is the wrong word, but the spirit in here isn't gonna be less because we put it up earlier. Mm-hmm. It's only gonna get increasingly more because it get closer to
this
Christmas.
Year. I'm ready for it early, but tell us if you're ready for Christmas this time of year yourself.
In the comments.
In the comments below. You like that? A little engagement?
Yeah.
So, Jacob, you ran the New York City Marathon about 2 weeks ago.
November 2nd.
Wow. And Zoran Mamdani was elected 3 days after.
I think 2.
2 days after.
Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
How are you? So, the story with your marathon, to me, the highlight of it is your relationship with the discipline, with training for it. I think you're probably one of the most disciplined people I know.
Thank you.
And quite frankly, I'm inspired and I'm proud to know you.
That really means a lot.
And that's what I want to focus on post marathon. Mm-hmm. I know you had a schedule that you had to stick to. I just want to kind of pick your brain about your relationship with discipline. I keep repeating myself.
Yeah, I mean, I would not say I've ever really considered myself a disciplined person. I really wouldn't. Honestly. We've talked about this plenty. We talked about this
3 hours ago.
Within the last few hours. I have always been somebody that has started things and just it fizzles out, right? Mm-hmm. You start something, you have this feeling of excitement and motivation and this burst of like that
I'm gonna change my life.
I'm doing this, I'm gonna change my life, and then
2 weeks later,
if you're lucky, 2 weeks later. Yeah. And not everybody has
one.
that. A lot of people are able to they have the idea and they go. A lot of people don't even have the idea, right? It's a scale, right? Mm-hmm. I think being able to be someone that has the initial burst is a good thing, right? It's a start. Yeah. It's a sign that you have ideas and you have motivation to at least start something. But it doesn't matter until you actually do it. But anyways, so with this...
You had the idea to run the
Idea,
marathon.
and I think what it came down to is I love running a lot. And...
Did you do track in high school? Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't like it.
Oh.
I didn't like it in high school.
Did you like running?
I love running.
But... Okay,
now I love running.
When did you start?
I started loving running about 1 year ago.
Wow. Okay.
Almost to the day.
Wow.
Really, when I really started loving it. I was doing it off and on in the fall. I would run like a mile or two and was always just to see how fast a mile I could get or just to be like, I guess I kind of have to run. But then it really started significantly helping my mental health, and I think as time went on throughout last fall, it kind of implemented as something like, oh, this is really helping me and I'm getting better and I'm feeling better. And there was one day, I'm going to bring back to almost a year ago.
Uh-huh.
It was a Monday night.
Classic.
And
Dolphins versus Jets, probably.
Bengals versus Cowboys.
Okay.
And
Fun game. Could have been fun. Bengals probably won.
There was like a blocked punt. It was really weird. 'Cause remember? Yeah.
I don't.
It was weird. And I was like, Abby, I'm going to run a half marathon.
Right now.
And she said no. She said, don't do that. That's not a good idea. Run 6 miles. So I went out to go on a 6-mile run, the longest run I had ever done in my entire life. And I ended up doing almost 9 because I went too far away from our apartment.
Damn.
And I was like, I might as well keep running. And I had my first true runner's high, and it was this like genuinely life-changing moment. I'm serious. It rained. I had my music. It was beautiful. It was like, as I just said, one of the most.
It's beautiful. That's what life's all about.
Yeah, it was amazing. So, and I just knew how I felt after that. And the next day, we were in Cortland's class, our writing
Professor
class,
Cortland.
and I signed up for my first half marathon. And really, from then, it's been like, okay, this is something I can keep building towards and getting better at, and you can do it for so many reasons. Everyone that runs the marathon does it for a million different reasons, and I think it's such a beautiful, or not just a marathon, any runs, truly. And the discipline has come from seeing how much it's helped me
Mentally,
physically, emotionally, all of that, and truly how much I love it. So
that's beautiful.
I think
the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, it really comes more from the act of doing it than doing it
for results.
Like thinking about doing, not the results necessarily, but
I see. No, yeah.
There's like this sense of, even if I don't want to run on a certain day, like
that was one of my questions.
I know for a fact I will feel better if I go on this run. Like
so
even if it's 1% better.
So what do you do on the days where it feels like you just don't want to do it? Okay, you wake up. Let me paint you a scenario. Maybe you've never been in a scenario.
I'm gonna get some tea.
You wake up. You get out of bed, and
That's
you look
good.
at the clock, and it's like, I should probably fit in a run into the schedule here soon. I just my bones are so heavy, my eyes are so droopy. I don't know if oh god. But you're saying the feeling of accomplishing it or being on the run is what keeps you motivated on those days.
It's knowing that it's for like a bigger thing. Like truly, it sounds like cliche, but it really is
the bigger thing.
The bigger thing to me, partially it was the marathon in the training, but the core of it was like just this over time having running being something that is going to make me feel and be better. And I feel and think I am better since I started running. Like most aspects of my life, I feel as if personally I'm doing better in because I run. And it doesn't have to be running, it could be literally anything. But for me, it's that. So if it's that morning and I'm like, I just don't want to do it, like it is literally trusting that bigger picture, it's going to help me. And even today, like on that day, during and after the run, and if not during, definitely after, I'm going to be happy I did it.
That's beautiful. So your relationship with discipline is tied to your love for running. You just simply appreciate it. You simply appreciate what it does for you.
Yeah.
So attacking schedules, attacking discipline with the connotation that it's a positive thing. It's not so much a chore.
No, if it's a chore, we were talking about that
That's
earlier,
where the
too.
distinction.
If it's a chore, please.
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
So the actual training schedule itself, I remember you had like a laminated calendar of sorts with boxes, and they told you what's kind of specific run you should do on each day. What's the word again? Fartlek. That's
Fartlek. Fartlek.
It's so funny. That's
is
not
one
real.
of them.
Not real. Who named that?
I don't know.
Probably a little prankster.
I don't know. Big prankster.
Fartlek. Tapers.
taper. Yeah.
long runs, whatever.
Yeah, there's
different runs
yes.
for you say. What was the feeling of like how the fuck did you get it laminated? Like where you even had a calendar?
My Nana. Shout out
Nana. That's very kind.
I was at Lee's, and who told somebody? I don't know. Something happened, and I was like, it would be really great to have this physically.
Okay.
Because I would look at my phone every day and say, okay, it's week 1. Oh, it was my therapist. I'd be like,
shout out therapist.
I was like, week 1, I'm on Wednesday. Okay, 30 minutes, right? It's fine. Sometimes I'd be like, wait, which week is it? Which day is it? So that was a simple reason. But the real reason was like having the physical feeling of going on a run. So like it's a Saturday in the summer and it's really hot and I have work at 4 and I have to go on a 2-hour run. And I do it and it's hard and it is hot. It sucks at times. But I get home, before I shower, I have that marker and I just check it off. And it's like
the physical movement
and like what would the word be? Like
I don't know.
It is a physical form of accomplishment and like, okay, you did that. And look, you're one check closer.
Interesting. And so just a little tiny extra step to just solidify your progress.
Yeah, it did help. It really did help. It made it all feel a little more real too. It wasn't like this PDF that I downloaded onto my phone. You know, it was like, okay, like this is my paper. And then I laminated it and I found a marker.
The question I was going to ask is, because to me, seeing it something physically, scheduled physically, rather than just all in your noggin and things you have to do. I believe in calendars and structure and whatever, because when you think abstractly, things go off the rails. But my question was, how do you, I suppose, prevent yourself for this training schedule to feel so daunting? You see it all laid out physically, and you see where you have to start, and you see where you have to finish. To me, I'm seeing that, I'm shitting my pants. I'm like, holy, I'm scared. What did you do? What little tips and tricks did you have for your brain to just keep your nose to the grindstone and not even think about?
I mean, another like, watch any running video guy or gal, and they'll say this. They'll say, like, it's just about today, but like for real, like it genuinely. If it, like, I remember there were so many runs in the summer. I keep going back to the summer because I was the busiest I was during this training program, and it's, for me, it is the hardest to run in the heat by far. I find it hard and awful at times, but just literally you're on the run and you're like, you just have to get through today. Like, you literally just have to do this run today and you've done your job. And
how do you not think about tomorrow? I'd be thinking about, I gotta do this tomorrow. And
you just don't. Like, you could think about it, but there's nothing you could do. Like,
how do you essentially trick yourself? I guess you just gotta believe in what you're telling yourself. It's just today.
You have to just believe in that. And
how does one just do that? I don't like the word just. It seems like you're not giving yourself enough credit here. I'd be incredibly.
It's the same thing. I'm gonna like repeat myself, but it really was just like, this is like for something so big. And I don't know if you have another question about this later, but there was this sensation during it of like, this means so much to me. I want to do it right. That was the number one thing during the entire process. I want to do this right. That's an interesting word. A non-negotiable for me. Like, I could have easily, that's wrong. I couldn't have easily run a marathon half-assing this, but I think I could have run a marathon with my running experience, and I think just like,
without this schedule,
without working as hard as I did on it, is what I mean. It's really hard to run a marathon, and it's amazing for everybody that does.
You wanted to do it right.
I wanted to do it right.
Okay, I'm going to hold on to that. That's very interesting distinction. So, are you implying that there's a wrong way to do this. Let me walk you back. We are filming a video that you guys will hopefully see soon about interviewing runners on their long run, and we run into a fellow named, I forget his name.
Finn. That was one of the guys.
It was another. It was the very first guy. The very
Jacob.
first guy.
His name was Jacob, and he was also running the New York City Marathon.
Yes. And you know the details better than me, but we were interviewing him. We learned that he's running the New York Marathon, and we learned that he is on a different training schedule than you. It seemed like it was a little loosey-goosey, a little on his terms. I remember you said something like, yeah, he should not be training this day for how much left is
he was like
the marathon.
Hung over the week before, so he like delayed his taper, which is probably not the best idea. Whatever.
So my question is, I know your answer, perhaps, but could you see yourself training for the marathon without this structure, essentially?
No, definitely not. Because,
okay,
I mean, like, just to go to his example and to kind of what you were alluding to before, personally, I don't think there's a wrong way. But for me, the right way was and is following that. Like, I'm doing another marathon.
Is this the one, like, the marathon gives yourself, like, did they email you, like, you should follow this schedule? Like,
no, I found one that I liked.
Okay.
And, like, I've been grappling with that the last few weeks because it's like, okay, I'm done with this one. I'm running another one. I'm running the LA one. And maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but it's a very different challenge because this one meant so much to me. It was my first one. There was so much going on for me. This one that I have in the spring, I'm like, oh, I really want to take it seriously. But, like, what am I going to do? How am I going to train for this? And I thought about it until yesterday. And I was like, you know what? I literally can't do this marathon without training for it right. So I'm doing the same program, but the advanced version.
Okay. Okay. Like a level up.
So it's one level up. So
okay.
That's basically it, yeah.
The right way, the schedule, structure. And so now, this is where I really want to get to at the core of it all. Applying these strategies, applying your discipline into outside challenges of life. Having a structure for training a marathon, we've concluded, is perhaps the right way to train for a marathon.
At least for me.
Okay. So having a structure for life, chores, channel, whatever, is that the right way to tackle life itself? Schedule out every day of the week, days ahead or weeks ahead, things you're going to do to keep up your habits. Is that effective?
I think we can both talk on this for sure. I think no, because the distinction with this race was, like I said, like I really, really desperately wanted it. And I think if you really, really want something desperately, then you can organize it and pace it exactly how you need to. But for me, some of the more like mundane things, I find myself at times trying to schedule things, trying to perfectly plan everything out, and I maybe do it and I maybe don't, but it becomes exhausting and for me very unfulfilling. What do you think?
Unfulfilling because
it's a chore, like you said.
You don't feel like it's amounting up to anything.
Well, yes, but like, okay, I like reading. I don't love reading.
Sure.
If I told myself I have to read every day for the next 3 weeks, I would hate reading in 10 days because I'd be like, oh my God, it's 9 o'clock at night. I just had my long day of school. I didn't read yet. I have to read today. You need to want to do it. That's what I really think. I think you need to want to do it, and you have to actually enjoy it.
It's also much harder than people think. Everyone says, I'm going to read every day. It sounds incredibly easy to say. But then when you go out on a Saturday and you're very busy on a Saturday, you have your adventures, you haven't read, you've essentially failed your mission. That's where my strifes come from.
Completely
scheduling.
Agree. That's what it feels like.
It's when I kind of like gamify it. I did this really toxic thing. I've actually talked about this on a past episode, but I did this not so healthy thing where I would calculate my score for the chores I did today. and I'd be ending up with a 67 or 78%, and it's like I got a C plus today.
Oh, fuck
That's awful. I didn't. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not.
You don't.
I did. No, I honestly didn't. No,
You were on the whole pod.
No, I honestly didn't. Honestly didn't.
I'm telling you, it's in our brain.
I honestly didn't. I said that. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
When you replay that back, replay that.
67.
I want you to hear how you said it.
67.
People are gonna have a hard time believing
I
you
honestly
didn't say
did
that on purpose.
I pinky promise.
A really hard
Look
time.
at this.
I
Look.
will do it. People are gonna have a really hard time believing you didn't do that on
honestly
purpose.
didn't mean that. Oh my god.
Continue. Just continue.
What was I saying?
You got a 78%.
Oh, I would calculate my score for today's, and I'd feel like
I think you're a little out of frame.
a loser, essentially.
Which, if you get 50% of your things done,
That's
a good,
cool.
Especially with the stuff you had on the list. It was like, brush my teeth.
Yeah.
And it's like, or like, make my bed.
Yep.
Whatever. I mean, I think making
Shower.
your bed is important, but like, if you don't, you don't, whatever.
I
Doesn't mean you're,
think-
it
no, I
doesn't
think
mean,
it is.
but like, it doesn't
like
define
proven.
you.
It's like low-key proven that it kind
Really?
of does.
I mean, I love making my bed.
It's like because you got up and the first thing you did was a chore. And it shows that you're disciplined throughout the day. You're ready to be productive. And
My
I already
point is,
feel
though,
like
you
got
had
one
so many
thing on your-
things on there that if you didn't do it, it's like, whatever. You had like watch
Yeah.
a movie.
Yeah, because
I don't want to watch a movie every single day.
I got insecure about being a film major, and I
Right.
said like I should watch a movie every day.
So it's like, anyways.
But like watching a movie is like you sit down for 2 hours and you watch a movie. Like, anyways, but that's been my relationship. I've tackled to-do lists with the idea that they don't have to be done immediately, and in fact, we were looking at the anti-planner idea. There's this book for people with ADD, and it's called The Anti-Planner. Just skimmed it, read the little description. I watched a YouTube video, and this lady who wrote it described it as categorizing the things on your to-do list with the feelings attached with it. So if a task is really boring, you're going to put it in this category, and there's different strategies to attack boring chores. There's different strategies to attack chores that make you feel unmotivated, or different chores that make you feel guilty. I don't know what the strategies are. I'm not aware because I don't have the book, and I should go to therapy. But it's just interesting to. Oh, and it's not a to do. There's no due date. She calls it an expiration date, which is
Very interesting.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting.
So, but I'd like to think that running a marathon is a micro. I've heard you've said this word before, and I want to use it myself. Microcosm.
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 What
Heard
if
that.
I had it wrong?
No.
It is microcosm.
I think running a marathon is a microcosm, even though it's a big thing. A microcosm for attacking life
You know who
itself.
said that?
I don't want you to say it. Don't say it.
Oprah Winfrey.
Oh,
Who do you think I was going to say?
I thought you were going to say Donald J. Trump.
No, Oprah
Because he used it-
Winfrey said that. It's just a fun fact.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've gone down in a bunch of like Instagram reels, and it's like, Oprah Winfrey said that running a marathon is like, I think it was a microcosm of life. I think that's what she said. Continue.
Great minds think alike. And so therefore, wouldn't you want to attack life the same way you want to attack a marathon? I think there is some merit to having structure in life. I know plenty of people that need structure in their life. My mom, and
Shout out.
Mom. And I don't know. It's almost like you can't knock it till you try it, kind of deal. Where we're here for the past 2 weeks just talking about it. And another thing is like it takes so long to form a habit. My theory is that it takes 21 days, not 2 weeks. It takes 21 days to
Wait, isn't
create a
that the
habit.
theory, or is it 2 weeks?
It's my theory. I think the theory, or what everyone says, it's like, 2 weeks and
Oh.
you'll have a sustained habit. I think it's 3 weeks. I don't know. Because I always get to 2 weeks and I get burnt out.
Okay.
When you were training for the marathon, when did you start to notice that? Because you training for it didn't become a habit at some point, right? You
Did?
could say it did.
Yeah.
I got to run today.
Yeah.
It's a habit. When did you start to notice that it was instinctual, that it was just a natural flow in your day? Because that's what a habit is.
Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 weeks in. There was a few
That's a
periods
couple months.
of time. It's all really clunky, not to totally mess with your question, but I was running like before the marathon here and there, right? I've had like different phases with running, and there was a time in the summer where this is a whole other side tangent, but it does.
No, that was one of my questions: how schedules and conflict with.
Where it must have been July, 4th of July. Early July, and I just missed a bunch of runs. I did everything in my power so seriously to not miss these runs. I would like get home from work. I'd be lucky to get home from work at 9:30. I'd go on a run at night, or I'd get up at super early times and go on a run before a double.
Yep.
Or like I would be going to visit Abby's family, and I'd have to get up and early and do it, whatever. And I kept getting like behind, and at one point I was probably 5 or 6 runs behind, and it was like really screwing with me because I was like, dude, I'm just trying to do this. It felt like I have to do this right. I want to do this right. And eventually I decided, you know what? I'm going to cross these runs off that I haven't done. I'm doing all the work. We're going to start from the day that I'm at. And it was fine. You miss a few days here and there.
It's not the end of the world.
But it did take 5 or 6 weeks to get to that point. And then once I came to terms with that, like, okay, part of it is just listening to your body. Part of it is trusting the process. And even though I wasn't directly doing the program, I was doing so much of it. I also added 5 weeks just based on when I started. So I knew I had some time in the bank. And yeah, it was like after like a mishap where I was like, okay.
Yeah.
This is now a routine. I know how to do this correctly.
I mean, it sounds so obvious after we've talked about this extensively, but people just need to be more realistic with their goals and the way they reach them. You're not reading. You it's not impossible, but it's improbable. You read a book every day, and you just have to recognize that.
Unless you love reading books.
Unless
that's what you do.
And for people that don't love reading books but want to, you quite literally don't have to read every single day. Read as much as you're comfortable with. That is challenging, but not uncomfortable. It's very obvious stuff, but sometimes it feels good to remind yourself that.
Absolutely.
Because there's this idea where we got to go, and got to be the best thing now, and we got to do it like this way.
But you just can't do it that way.
It takes a lot of time. You got life to live. It's like it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So where's your medal? Why aren't you wearing it?
I'll get it.
And tell them your time.
Yeah. Can they hear me from here?
Yeah, probably.
My time was 3 hours, 27 minutes, and 38 seconds.
Damn right it was.
Which was 2.5 minutes better than my goal time.
Damn right it was. There she is. What a beaut.
Here's the medal. Look at that. Has the elevation of the course on the side. I don't think you're gonna be able to see that. But yeah.
And it's made from metal from the Empire State Building.
Yep, they took metal out from the Empire State Building.
It's currently falling apart as we speak.
Really?
Yeah. So anything else you wanted to add here, Jacob? I think we got.
No,
I hope you've got.
Thank you for the questions. It feels, again, we did this 3 times, and it feels really good to just talk about it. And I feel like in general, what we ended up talking about that we didn't think we were going to was even better.
Are we good podcasters?
I think we're good podcasters for us.
And that's what matters.
That's literally all that matters.
Well, thanks for watching,
and hopefully you guys.
Yeah, but we don't really care about you guys. So, but thanks for watching. That does feel cool.
And we'll be back next week.
We're
sorry about the week off.
Yeah, we got our own stuff to attend to.
Well, we lost the footage of what really happened.
Have a good one, and we'll see you in the.
Do you want to guess where someone's watching?
Oh, sorry. My mom is watching this 2 weeks after we upload this on her iPad mini on her couch at home.
Electric.
Thanks for watching.
Stay foggy.
Stay foggy.